Hello and welcome to the Tennessee Conservative News Break for Tuesday, June 1st. Today I'll touch on several of our top stories, but for more information on these stories and for many more stories, head over to our website. And while you're there, be sure to sign up for our free e-newsletter so you never miss out on the news that matters to conservatives like you. And please consider supporting us with any donation amount. We can't bring these stories to you without your support. And if you donate $50 or more, we'll send you a proud Tennessee Conservative stainless steel tumbler, and for any amount you give, we'll send you 2 proud Tennessee Conservative bumper stickers and a directory of your state officials that includes their contact information. Now let's get right into it. In state news, a church founder is presumed dead in Rutherford County following a plane crash this weekend. Gwen Lara, her husband Joe, and 5 other Brentwood residents and church leaders are presumed dead in a plane crash that occurred on Piercy Priest Lake in Rutherford County. The couple was flying on a 1982 Cessna headed to Palm Beach, Florida from Smyrna. They were joined by their son-in-law Brandon Hanna, David L. Martin, Jennifer L. Martin, Jessica Walters, and Jonathan Walters. According to officials, the plane left the Smyrna airport at 10:53 a.m. on Saturday. It crashed shortly after takeoff. In a recording of the communication between the pilot and the control tower, an alarm was going off in the cockpit just before it crashed. It is believed that there may have been a mechanical failure. Officials were unclear as to who was piloting the plane at the time. According to the Federal Aviation Administration's website, there was no one on board that had the credentials to fly the plane. Joe Lara had a pilot's license at one time, but his medical certification expired in 2017. Brandon Hanna also had a pilot's license, but the FAA database shows that he did not have the proper certification for the Cessna 500 series. Lara, 66, was the founder of the Remnant Fellowship Church. Also in state news, the Board of Education has approved a pay raise that will increase the minimum annual salary of Tennessee teachers to $38,000. This is a $2,000 raise over the previous 2 years. Any Tennessee teacher who has a bachelor's degree but no experience will receive the minimum salary. The salary of teachers with a few years of experience or advanced degrees will also be raised by $2,000. The Department of Education has estimated that this increase will benefit more than 5,000 educators across the state. The raises were made with the new state budget set to take effect on the 1st of July. Governor Bill Lee and the state legislature approved $120 million to go toward increasing salaries for teachers and their benefits. Tennessee has recently lagged behind the national average when it comes to both starting and overall salaries for teachers. The state is also struggling to hire new teachers as they prepare for many to retire. Special education and English as a second language are 2 areas that districts are struggling the most with in terms of staffing. And in national news, House Republicans investigate taxpayer funding of Wuhan lab. While the origins of COVID-19 have been a political hot-button issue, many evidence has prompted a different question. Did American taxpayers help fund the controversial Wuhan lab? A group of 219 House Republicans sent a letter Friday to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi demanding she allow an investigation into whether the Wuhan lab released COVID-19. The same day, Republicans on the House Judiciary and Oversight Committees announced an investigation into the National Institutes of Health grant funding for the scandal-ridden Wuhan Institute. This is mounting evidence the COVID-19 pandemic started in the Wuhan Institute, and the Chinese Communist Party covered it up, the Republican lawmakers wrote in the letter to the NIH. If U.S. taxpayer money was used to develop COVID-19, conduct gain-of-function research, or assist in any sort of cover-up, EcoHealth Alliance must be held accountable. It is incumbent upon grant recipients to ensure their work is performed within the scope of the grant, advances our national interest, and protects our national security. It is vital to understand if U.S. taxpayers' funds were at all affiliated with this pandemic that has taken the lives of nearly 600,000 Americans, so we can prevent future further catastrophes, the letter stated. For more details on these topics I covered today, and for many more stories, visit our website. And while you're there, subscribe to our free e-newsletter. And if you like what we're doing, please consider supporting us by donating any amount you can at TennesseeConservativeNews.com/support. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a great Tuesday, and I'll see you next time.